It's a weird time for me to be streaming. No idea if anybody's gonna be here at the moment. However, some of you might watch a VOD. Oh, what's up, Anthony? Yeah, man, I need bananas. So I gotta go out. Sitting here looking at this like little neighborhood they're building. And I just found this interesting. You can get the modern life. They spelled that with an A. Modern style, prairie style. Hold on a second. Let me get the camera down there. Yeah. Is that a prairie style house? What does that even mean? American style. We got a French style house and the natural style. What's your favorite? I think I'm into the modern. That's like modernaki, I guess. Modern style, dude. But what's that? That it looks like an A, man. Let's check out this little neighborhood. Holy smokes, look at all those cones. They are ready for some serious business. Yeah, you're gonna have to evict all the tanukis and stuff from the nature house. More cones. It's actually kind of big. I know that sounds crazy, but it's like quite a bit of like the fact that there's parking for a car and a half, kind of. Backs right up to a graveyard. That is what she said. It's a lot of cones. It's a lot colder today than it was a couple days ago. Holy crap. I was like, oh, it's gonna be nice out. No, sir. I mean, it's fine. It's just like quite frosty. How far are we to a Family Mart from here? Did I miss something? Why are you looking for a Family Mart? But not that far. I don't think. I think there's a Lawson. I don't really know over here very well. But I know that if I go over here enough, there's a sushi dole. So let's go to sushi dole. I think I can just kind of cut through this. Dude. Oh. I have spent, within yesterday and today, I have probably spent 3 hours trying to come up with a way to attach the bellow box to the front of the bike in a way that would be like easy. And I keep finding like, I'm like, yeah, this will work. This is exactly what I need. And I can't find like video of it existing anywhere, like these mounting things. I'm starting to think that it's AI generated. It's like driving me nuts. Like there's like some very specific, it's hard to explain because of how like the geometry and everything of the bike. But like I keep finding the exact right thing and I can't figure out how to buy the fucking thing. It's like it doesn't actually exist. I don't want the weight up that high because it pulls the handlebars around and stuff. I want the weight down further. And I already have this little bag right here. And that little bag carries a battery that charges my phone. And if I have a thing that I'm putting this here, like the bellow box bag there instead, it's gotta be pretty big. And I really just don't want it like pulling the handlebars around. And I don't want the bellow box to be able to bounce out of the bag or bounce out of the basket. Hold on, when I stop, I'll kind of explain what I'm trying to do. Ortlieb makes exactly what I want, but it's just too small by a couple of centimeters. But I really enjoyed going out on the bike on Sunday. I'd like to do it more. It's just the technology for streaming with it. I just don't like it. I don't like wearing this bag all day. It kills my back. I think I went the right way. God, I don't like this road. Still haven't seen a Family Mart though. So Liz isn't moving in. There's a couple of houses for sale near our house. And I checked the price when they first put them up. I don't remember what it is off the top of my head, but it was like nearly what we paid, like almost exactly. And then like, I guess they're not selling because they put up a sign that said new price. It said new price for the house. I was like, oh, how much did it drop? And I looked at it again and it was like Ichimanen. Really? You drop the price of this house $80 so you can put up a sign that says you dropped the price of the house. Okay, let me see if I can explain all this. So the basic situation is like these bags are amazing. I love these. They're freaking great. And I have one for both sides. So the idea is just can open the top and then I can just drop the Bella Box bag into it. It's really simple. I'll show you what the Bella Box bag looks like if anybody's watching who doesn't know. So this is the backpack. So the idea is just like, just drop this in there and then I can mount the camera wherever. I don't have to have this thing on my back. It's not ridiculously heavy, but for a 10-hour stream, it starts to wear on you. But if I put it in the back, I want the camera mounted up front, right? So now I've got like cables like everywhere getting caught on my legs and like it's just unideal. I want this to be quick to hop on and off with. So yeah, I could put a basket up here, but I mean, you see how big this is? Like now where the camera's mounted is obscured by the bag. It's like it can't go down low enough. It'd be touching the tire. And it'd just be bouncing around and I don't know. I kind of don't like the way a basket looks anyway. It's kind of ugly. So the idea is to get a bag similar to this, only smaller, because these things are pretty huge, that can mount on the front. If you look on the front of the bike, this is a screw hole. Like you can pop this out. And then this is a screw hole down here. I don't know if it's hard to see. So you got a screw hole here and a screw hole here. So you can put these mounts on the fork that then allow you to put the bag on. But I can't find a rack in Japan that works at all. The one that I found that I almost brought home from America is this rack that goes over both sides. It adds quite a bit of weight to the bike and it's kind of big, but it would do the number. But I don't really want a full rack on the front of the bike because you can, in theory, just buy a spine that just goes here and then the bag just clips in. But I can't find that thing, like that spine. I can find like a ton of bags that use it, but I can't find the one that just does this. I don't understand why. I mean, I've looked for a long time and I can't come up with it. And it's kind of hard because like it's sort of like generic terms you have to use, like front fork mount. And then you get like people like mounting it on their car, like strapping their bike to their car and stuff. But yeah, if I could get one of those up here, then I could just drop the Bella Box in here. And as you can see, like the Bella Box needs to be contained inside of something, not only to like keep it safe from road gunk, but you see all this crap that's like dangling off of it. Like all that'll get caught in the smoke. So it's got to be put inside of something. So that's why it's got to be in one of these bags. So if I had a smaller one of those, I could just drop the Bella Box into it, and then the Bella Box would just be here, and then easy to just put the camera up here without cables like jangling all over the place. So that's the whole idea. And yeah, dude, I'll have to double check the size of stuff if I'm gonna send it your way. I don't want to be a too much. And then if it's a bunch of bullshit you have to haul around, I definitely don't want. We'd have to meet when you first arrive so that you don't have to haul. What lost connection? Okay, I don't know what you missed, but yeah, I mean, I might take you up on that. But again, I need to budget out how much stuff is in your suitcase, and hopefully we can meet when you come into Japan rather than when you're leaving, so that you don't have to haul a bunch of shit all over Japan for me. Okay, it's food time. I'm starving. I'll meet you at the airport with one of those signs. Dude, these caramel corn things are so freaking good. unreasonably delicious. Table it.
1番のプリンターの案内札をお取りになり、印字された番号の座席にお進みください。
Stuck way back here in the corner. Let's hope we have data. I forgot my wallet and stuff. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Yeah, there's nobody here to steal seats from. TTS is off. All right. I have such a big table here. I feel like I don't even need to use a wider lens. If you come here on Saturdays, Sundays, it's crazy lines. But it's just because we're here on a whatever day of the week it is, Tuesday. And so here they're like, are you sure you have the right number? Oshibori. It's cold out there. I just told somebody on the internet, I was like, hey, yeah, you're coming? The weather just got good. Like they're coming to visit, like not us, but to Japan. Guessing living out their work. It's just because this is like family stuff. If you come here during the week on lunchtime, it's like because families aren't out, kids are at school, parents are at work, that kind of thing. But if you come here on a weekend, it's crazy. We just completely avoid it on weekends. Man, these sniffles, man. I wish I could just order, if there was a button that was like a kid set. Just give me all the kid stuff. That's all I ever order. Okay, we'll get that. And salmon chizu. Or the aburi samu beijuru chizu. Man, that's getting too fancy. Let's go salmon chizu. Yeah, man, like all I eat is the kids' food, right? Like I just eat the maguro, the salmon, an ebi, and a tamago. I don't eat any of the other. I think it's just what the kids eat. We're gonna go large though. We're gonna get the big ebi. Okay, that's enough because it'll get stressful if like. Okay, so what am I looking for? Wait for the order lane. Okay, and we're looking for. Dude, what the hell? Navy. I've never seen that kanji before. I'm looking at the thing that you sent, Anthony. Tubus. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking at. That would sort of do it, but that one goes over the wheel. Hold on a second. Which is sort of okay, but ideally, I'm lost on the internet. Ideally, this would do it. Onkimo. What is onkimo? I don't know what onkimo even is, man. Onkimo. Oh, God. Nah, man, I'm good. All right, we're getting a little song, and we're looking for the Navy. Oof. Dude, I've seen a monkfish. I've seen what that guy looks like. I don't know if I can cope with eating him or his liver. I'm pretty sensitive to fishy stuff and like things that taste like they come from the ocean. Like, I don't know how that makes sense of us eating stuff that comes from the ocean, but you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a difference between like a shrimp and saba. Gorix Fort Cage. Let me look that up. So we're in a world in Japan where you have to pay money for plastic bags at grocery stores, but ever since COVID happened, everything in places like this is just like covered in plastic. Like these used to not be plastic covered. It's like, oh, we want to help, you know, make it so dolphins don't get plastic jammed in their blowhole, but you gotta have to plastic everything up. It's so funny. Yeah, it's not that I hate fish. I'm just really picky about like seafoody, fishy stuffs. Okay. I want to test something really quick. I made some adjustments to something technologically, and it's not going to be important to you guys, but it's important to me. And it requires taking a quick picture, and we'll just take a picture of some fish. There we go. I should have taken a picture of the ebby. The ebby looks really nice. That's a good looking shrimp. Man, the color in here is terrible. All right, let me just see what happens here. I'm a good looking shrimp. It's true. Okay, wait 10 seconds. 10 is a lot of seconds. Sweet. And then did it, okay, so that worked too. Wonderful, it worked. And then hopefully it flips back and sends one more message. Click down, flip back. Okay, sweet, it's working. All that stuff where it sends messages in chat, you can't test that off stream. It's really annoying. Like the bots don't work. So like the chat bots, so you just kind of gotta hope that what you coded in is gonna function. And it almost never works the first time, but it did this time. I just added that little message. It's like, see all today's photos here. And sometimes I feel like I like spam it. Somebody mentioned the thing. I got a lot going on here. What was the Goritz fork cage? Okay, that looks all right actually. Does it screw into the bolts? That's a good find. Except that it has poor reviews. Yeah, I don't know if my bags. Yeah, it looks rounded. It doesn't look like it'll hold the bags the way I want. It's angry about the electricity or not being hooked in. That's a potential solution. Yeah, I don't want something that straps. I have those holes in the forks of the bike. I just want to bolt them in. It's pretty bad. David, welcome. Thank you for the sub. Let me find a chicken. I'm like 90% sure I have a chicken, but not 100% sure I have a chicken. I have a chicken. Good morning. Hold on. Let me get the chicken on the mic. Yeah, thank you for the subscription. 27 months. Very nice. Thank you for being with me. Big shrimp is good. Let's use the regular show you. 27 is a lot of months. It is true. It's chicken time again. Yours is an auto renew, so I figured I should get a squink. So did you push the button now, or what does that mean, auto renew? Oh yeah, let's get you a squink. Try to make it theatrical. Try to make it theatrical. Oh, it pops up in chat every time you log in. Oh, okay. Oh, I got you. She broke out a bunch of wasabi, but this is not necessarily needing one in the wasabi. Not in need of wasabi necessarily. Okay. It's okay though. I mean, the cut of fish is kind of meh, but it's fine. I say this every time I come to one of these places, the quality has really nosedived over the years. Or my opinion has changed. It's hard to tell sometimes, right? Aburi yakibuki nigiri. We'll try that. It's not going to be good, but we'll try it. Yeah, I'll need to look at the Gorex thing because like I need the bags I have now will not fit on the front of on the front of the bike. They're too big. The bag that I linked earlier would be like perfect in size. This is the size of the Bella box. Like that's what I need minimum. Just rewatch the Myanmar series. No, I mean there's no way to know how I got sick. You can just hypothesize. Somebody made a good point. At one point, I put my hand in some really disgusting water, and I didn't like immediately put it in my mouth, but it's possible. And then there was also at one point I was cracking something like a nut in my mouth, and it's like super, super poisonous. I didn't eat it. I just like cracked it open to see what was inside of it, and maybe that's what it was. I don't know. But no, we never like did any like testing or anything. Although I do have a hypothesis that it kind of fucked my stomach up, like, and I still kind of have problems digesting things. I think it screwed up my gut biome, and it's never gotten straightened out. It's not as bad as it used to be though. Like it used to be kind of a bummer. It doesn't really give me too much trauma anymore. Omori sushi. We'll try that. It's weird. Looks like it's just going to be a tamago yaki. Yaki tamago. Both sound right. I hate that word. On a piece of rice with a dupe of ketchup. And then they've got teriyaki chicken. Told you I'm a child. Yeah, I mean, it's funny to a degree. I literally almost died. It was not okay. I mean, it's like funny in retrospect. It kind of was funny at the time. Yeah, I was never like laid up from gas problems, but I just had like, I would just get extreme like cramping and stuff. It sucked, man, for like a long time. But it's not that bad anymore. All right, we've got a piece of, I don't even remember what this is. This is aburi yakibuta nigiri. So it's slightly cooked pork. If your fork has inside and outside eyelets, I'm looking at the second thing you sent, Anthony. I don't know if it has inside and outside eyelets. I don't know that for sure. I'd have to check the bike. Ortlieb makes these amazing other system. I really like Ortlieb stuff. This is okay. It doesn't. Yeah, this is okay. This one's fine. See if I can figure out what they were called. I can't remember. Fork pack. Yeah. I feel like there was two of them, like a fork pack and a fork pack pro, fork pack plus. This thing. This is the teriyaki chicken. I'm kind of excited about that one. Yeah, so the Fork Pack Plus, if you look at the way that that one hooks on, like that's amazing. It's so small. Like the spine that hooks to the fork is so small. And it doesn't like, it's not this big thing that's there when the bag isn't there. Does that make sense? And that thing looks like perfect, but the largest bag they have for it is slightly too small for the double box bag. And I could, in theory, probably get a smaller bellow box bag. Like, it's probably possible. But I really like the bag I use. So I don't know if I should be changing everything around just for that. And I don't want to have like a different bag if I'm doing a bike stream versus other things, because I got to rebuild the bag every time I go out, and it's just like, ugh, what am I doing? It already takes enough time to get everything going. I have high hopes for the teriyaki chicken because I'm white. This is the best thing I've had all day. Teriyaki chicken, man. Coming in strong. Ah, teriyaki is good. Yeah, that's like prime deliciousness. There's a pig on this menu and he's got a diaper on. Yeah. Hamburger sushi is it's okay. It's not teriyaki chicken sushi. Bulgogi beef is nothing to be ashamed of, man. This stuff is good. This is a pretty large piece of egg. All right. It's really just omelet rice shaped odd. You know what I mean? The rice is on the bottom instead of inside. There's hamburger in it. Yeah, they stuffed like a little piece of hamburger inside of the rice. I didn't expect that. I just thought it would be inside of the egg. I just thought it would be, you know. Okay. I just want like standard maguro. Sometimes it's hard to find. Tekamaki. Sakura Dempu. What is that? It's a little cold out, yeah. It's not like it was over the weekend. Sunday was like amazing out. What's the weather forecast like? What's the weekend gonna be? It's basically gonna be like this. Hopefully lower wind. Today is Tuesday. Tomorrow's supposed to be windier. This morning was crazy though. And Sunday looks like it's gonna be a little cold. I have no idea what we'll do. I have to admit I'm kind of tired already of taking pictures of flowers. I think I burned myself out last year. Like, I don't know, like, I took a couple of pictures last time where it was like, okay, this is like with the sunbeam coming down. I was like, yeah, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. But I don't know how to like make flower pictures interesting. I'm definitely not done with taking pictures of bugs though. Bees, I love taking pictures of bees. Bees are so cool. Yeah, and I think it got up to, I don't know, on Sunday, was it like 15 or 16 degrees? Celsius, something like that. I have no idea what that is in Fahrenheit. 15 to America. That's like almost 60 degrees. Yeah, I mean, it was nice out. If you can go out in a hoodie, like, that's the right weather. If you need more than a hoodie or less than a hoodie, like, you're getting in dangerous territory either direction. I don't really know what's in there. And just a takamaki. Takamaki is really just a way to get wasabi in your face, as far as I'm concerned. It's a lot of wasabi. I need to keep on, and so the two things I want to do this year for stream, like once it gets warmer, I want to get a DAX for a weekend and go out on a weekend on a DAX. I think that'll be really fun. I think I need to own one more mount for my phone to do that intelligently. So in addition to the DAX cost, I need to get up, and it'll be the same mount I can use on my bike. So it's not that big of a deal. It's kind of something I have to get in line. And then, God, maybe I can move the other one. I don't know. I need to think about that. Do a DAX stream. And then I still want to do the stream where we try to drive all the way across Japan in a day. But I need to wait for some of the mountain passes to be opened. So I can't do that. And I feel like the longer if I wait a little later in the spring to do that, maybe before the rainy season, we'll get more sunlight. I think that'll be a good idea. But for that, I'll probably have to get up, I'll probably move my schedule. So I wake up at 3 in the morning so I can start moving as soon as the sun comes up. And then get the whole sun, the whole day sun to get across the island. Twitch not, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I think the mountain passes could be late April. Because we were in Nagano last year for our anniversary, and there were still some mountain passes that were closed around that time. Does it get too cold for you to comfortably bike? Or does it get too hot? I thought the temperature there was kind of always a pretty steady, decent. It's almost like a new follow, but I am just snoddling watching you on the big screen account. Oh, okay. I read snoddling as if it was a verb. Maybe it is. I'm just snoddling watching you. You know how I do. I'd be snoddling. No sun or what? How cold? Okay, how cold is cold to you? You grew up in Pennsylvania, man. I totally feel you about moisture, though. No crunch to the deep friedness stuff. It's not very good. 50F is how many Cs? That's like 8 or something. Oh, so like it's just like it's not like raining. It's just like foggy. About 10C. I mentioned this on stream on Sunday, but my tolerance for cold is higher on Scooty than it is on a bike. Like I don't like being out. Like on Scooty I can do freezing, it's okay. But on a bike it's worse. Okay, I got you. Yeah, that does suck. Is that only during certain times of year? Or is that something you have to contend with all year? All right, do I really need anything else? We'll do another chicken teriyaki. And I'll get a tamago nigiri, if they have it. Ramen, not getting ramen here. Sounds like a nightmare. You have French fries. French fries, man, that's pretty good. They have kabocha tempura. All right. It's like the advantage / disadvantage of living right on the coast. But the question is, how far are you from a Family Mart? Gari. Why doesn't Gari Gari Kun have Gari flavored Gari Gari Kun? Gari no aji and Gari Gari Kun. Dude, I went in Daiso in New York. I was shocked. Everything was really expensive, and a lot of the products were, some of them were the same, but some of them were like different. But the price was just like, what the fuck? Like the prices were insane. It was like $6 or something for like things that were like 100 yen here. This came in the wrong order. There's a little cat over here that says, check how to enjoy kaiten sushi with good manners. Here, you guys can scan the QR code if you want to see the good manners. Hey, Electronaut. BJ, what's up? Thank you for the follow. Get your phones ready for the QR code. It is one of those no interaction sushis. It's kaiten sushi. Like, even when you come in, you don't have to talk to a person. There's a robot, like a touch panel, not a robot. A robot. Well, it could literally mean a robot here, so I gotta be careful. It's like a touch panel. So how many people you want to sit at a counter or a table. And it tells you what table to sit at. Yeah, this is legitimately good. I could just come here and get 10 of these and be happy. It just goes through an English, it goes through a PDF. You gotta be kidding, does it really? It goes through a PDF? I better learn the good manners. The very first one's gonna be like, no live streaming. How to enjoy sushi roll. #1 sales in Japan, wow. I'm not good about like making reservations for food. I never know when I'm gonna be hungry, you know what I'm saying? I'm not good at that. I just wait until I'm like angry from being hungry and then I'm like, it's time to eat. And then I fucking get angry about it for another couple hours and then I finally eat something. That's my process. Yeah, it's a freaking PDF. Does it teach you how to become Jozu with ohashi? Use chopsticks, or wow, they actually wrote use your hand. I mean, it's not wrong. I'm just surprised they actually put that out there. Here's how to use how to use chopsticks. How do you do this? You put one across the hand. I'm going to do it how they're showing on the thing. So one like this, and then one like this. What is this image? That's not how you use chopsticks. How do I use chopsticks? They've got one of the sticks like down here. Is that how you're supposed to do it? And then you cook this one down. Oh, really? Is that really how you're supposed to do it? This feels so unnatural. Let me see if I can pick up this chicken. Yeah, look at that. All sushi comes without wasabi. Yeah, I have so much more power here. Don't put anything on. This one thing, don't put anything on the lane. It's like somebody putting a cell phone on there, is because of TKYO Sam. Like him alone made somebody draw this little cartoon. My whole life is spontaneity. Place requires a reservation. You work backwards from the time of the reservation so you don't eat well before the time. Yeah, it's hard though, you know what I mean? Because what if you come across some snacks? Wait, the picture of the chopsticks that it showed, that's how you hold chopsticks? Like in the crook of your hand like that? It makes me wonder if my hand is too big. Like for that to be comfortable. Yeah, like, I just hold them like this. Hold on, it's hard to show. Like, is this wrong? Nobody's ever told me. The problem with this chicken is he's hard to stand up to take a picture with. I've been told Josu so many times about my chopsticks. This is a moment in time that needs to be cherished. Could probably justify that a little better. That's pleasing. Look at people around you thinking, why is he taking pictures of his cotton? Why is he talking to himself? You're supposed to sit in your thumb armpit? Yeah, I don't know, that felt weird. I'll have to see how Katie does it next time we're hanging out. She saw some dude's boner a couple days ago. Like, by accident. Yeah, I mean, like, long story short, like, some of her guests forgot. They were really drunk. Two people that, I don't know, they didn't have a relationship together, but they were really drunk. One of them forgot their phone in a communal area. And Katie took it back to their room, and she knew they had been drunk when they went back to the room. And she had to deliver the phone, and, like, the door was opened. She was like, oh, like, I'll just kind of push the door open and put the phone down, and she pushed the door open, and there it is. Apparently full staff, too. This is really good pudding. seems to be like almost, not every tour she has, but almost every tour she has, something bizarre happens. Like last year, they were doing karaoke, and I guess people got kind of drunk, and some girl just like took her top off with a bunch of strangers, basically. It's weird. People come to Japan and just get buck wild. I think these people are from California. I don't think they were from Canada. So we don't know for sure how Canadians reproduce, but I'm pretty sure a turkey baster is involved. What was behind the door? An erection. Apparently just like a dude like sprawled out in an erection, and she could hear somebody in the bathroom. It's just and she was like, oh damn. And she somehow verified who it was the next day by checking what socks people were wearing. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck she's up to. But yeah, it's not like every tour, but you get 20 honkies in Japan on a vacation, on a ski tour, add alcohol and karaoke, and something wild happens. Yeah, no, to get a picture of that boner. I don't know if she saw the dude. Yeah, she must not have, because she had to verify with the socks the next day whose boner it was. I was about to go to, no, I think they were finished. When they were finished, he was passed out, like freshly finished. And the female in the situation was like in the bathroom, like doing post-game cleanup. That's my guess. I don't know. There's a lot of speculation here. The only thing we can be certain of is there was a boner. And I was asleep when this all happened. But apparently she just needed to tell somebody right away, so she called a friend. So I gotta tell you about this boner. She told me the next day. This kind of stuff does seem like it happens more than it should, though. I'm trying to think if there's any other like specific moments of vulgarity that has happened with any of these groups that I'm not thinking of. Yeah, man, you gotta spread the boner gossip. I don't think we have a way of attracting weird shit to us. I think it's just when you pay attention to what's going on around you, you start seeing weird shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe it is. I don't know. I mean, I think about like Finger Bang Bench and like, what was it called? Tweak and Tug Park. Because sometimes I would think if I was the third person like hearing all these stories, I would think I was making some of this shit up. Especially the Tweak and Tug Park. That just seems fabricated. But I have a video of it. like caught in 4K. Sometimes I wonder, did I make this up in my dreams or something? But there's a video. Finger Bang Bench was a trip, and I can close my eyes and I can see the look on her face. Like, if she committed a crime and they were like, you know, we know this woman got finger banged on a bench in 2017 or whatever year it was in Aomori, and she killed somebody, and we all we know is these things, and we need to be able to figure out who she is out of a lineup, and they put a lineup of women there, I'd be like, it was her. I would know exactly who it was. She's the one who done it. Yeah, dude, it's gonna suck when AI videos start like showing up on your phone of things that didn't happen and gaslighting you. Think about that. Like you're like you didn't do a thing, but then you see a video of you doing it, and like it just generated it on device. Like, did I do this? There's a video. I must have done it. It's gonna suck. Okay, I need to go to the grocery store after this, and then I need to go home and keep editing a video I've been working on. If you would like to see my grocery list, I'll share my grocery list with you. It's exciting. It won't focus. Maybe closer? Farther? Yeah, somewhere in there. Berries, bananas, bread, baby, the 3 Bs. It's very important. Did I break something when I moved the camera? That was weird. There's a loose cable or something today. I don't know. I'm playing with the cable. What if the camera freaks out when it flips upside down? Doesn't seem like it did. What's this look like on the side? Sideways. Sideways. I don't know. It's weird. I don't hang out with people that much. Well, no, my finger bang tape is AI fake if somebody shows you one of theirs. But are you sure? It'll be like you laying in bed sleeping, and then somebody sneaking in your window and finger banging you, and you're gonna be like, maybe it happened. I was asleep. Like things, I don't know, maybe a couple weeks ago I felt a little weird down there, but then it was fine after a day or two. I don't know, man. Okay. Might do a quick cycle around just a little bit and then make my way over to the supermarket. Man, people have climbed up 7 stories to do less weird shit, I'm sure of it. But wait until you're in America, man. Because what's your situation going to be in America? Are you going to be 7 floors up? Or are you going to be in the danger zone? Things are going to be wild, man. I have to admit, I'm excited about you going to the States and hearing how you talk about it. Like, I'm just stoked about it. I'm pretty excited. You know, it's always kind of fun, like seeing people go to some place that you're familiar with and just seeing their take on it. So I'm kind of in that world a little bit. Okay. All right, let's go right around a tad. Not going to be a long stream today, but a tad. Yeah, I'm stoked, man. Maybe by the end of it, it'll be full on MAGA. You know what I mean? Like you'll just be like super like a white power Nazi insane asshole. You never know. It could go any direction. I don't actually think that, to be clear, for anybody that's lurking. All right. It is time to, I think I have to kaikei this fucking shits before I go. Do I have to push a button? No, kaikei onegaishimasu. Kaikei, right. Cheeto system. Oh. Hi, okay, onegaishimasu.
はい、かしこまりました。少しお待ちください。お皿失礼いたします。では黄色い120円のお皿が1、2、3、4、5、6、7枚と、180円の赤いお皿が2枚ですね。はい。あと、230円のデザート以上で大丈夫ですか？はい、ありがとうございます。はい、ではお会計1430円になります。ありがとうございます。
ごちそうさまです。Boop. Where is the put this away card? Huh. All right. Dude, touch to pay is so dope. 金額を確認、レシートをお受け取りください。ありがとうございました。But I would argue it should still require authentication. I forgot to put TTS on my ears. Give me a second. Yeah, so I kind of think this has gotten kind of expensive. Gone down and the price has gone up, and like those are both in the wrong direction. So I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't come here anymore. He said to himself before coming here again soon. Okay, TTS time. In college, my friend. Yeah, dude, I've been around people with that type of thing. A cable is causing washbears? Yeah, it could be. It's really hard to tell because I get no feedback really. Like from the camera. The camera's not crashing or anything. But you're right, it does kind of seem like it's happening when things move around. Let me just see if there's just a cable back here that's like half plugged in or some goofy crap. I don't know if I hate cables, Danny. Do I? I don't like technology. But this kind of technology actually doesn't bother me. I don't like different types of technology. This is fine. And I prefer cables over wireless stuff by quite a lot. Like technically I can run this wireless. I really don't have trouble with cables. Like, maybe that used to be a thing and I've forgotten, but the cables that I use are really good. And I mean, like, I go through, like, I beat the crap out of them and then they fail, you know, a couple times a year and then I replace them, but they're only like 700 yen. So it's not that big of a deal. I've had some cables that are more expensive die on me. Yeah, RTMB in Japan doesn't work. Generally speaking, you can't launch a 5 gigahertz network, wireless network on a lot of devices, but this camera can. And I think technically I could launch a 5 gigahertz network on the Bella box because it's not going to know where the hell it is. And then I would be able to use it. But I just don't care. The cable is fine. Like, I don't know. I don't see the convenience. And I got to worry about the battery and the camera and wireless interference, and I don't know, it's just not worth the trouble to me for what I do. So it'd be nice if I could do it just as an option, but it's not worth like prepping it all and then it looks like it's gonna rain. That would not be good. But yeah, I don't know. I'll just reseat all the cables before I stream again. Hopefully it'll solve the problem we're having today. Yeah, it's pretty cold today here, but it looks like the temperature is going to be pretty stable for the rest of the week. So hopefully you're keeping that wind. Recent resident Star 1. We'll go over here to the river. What has she got? She's got a volcano. She made a volcano. You know those volcanoes you make when you're a kid and you put baking soda in it and it erupts? She had one of those. Well, what's my favorite sushi? Today's favorite sushi was chicken teriyaki. It was fucking good. It was better than it should have been. No Mount Fuji. I think he's like right there. But hiding in the clouds today. Ooh, it's kind of cold up here. It looks like it might actually be raining a little bit to the west of me. I'm sorry, to the east of me. Chicken is like tuna of the land, right? Is that how that works? This is kind of a fish. I'm gonna check the weather to make sure I'm not gonna get rained on. I don't want to be out here and getting all wet. It's too cold for that. Sea chicken. Well, that's tuna, but what is chicken? Chicken is tuna of the land then? Or something? Check the radar. Says it's not going to rain, but I feel like I'm looking at rain. Hamachi's not bad. Hamachi's okay. That's an unoffensive fish. I want to go down like closer to the water, but I don't really want to leave my bike up here. Yeah, there you go. Something like that. What fish? Anything that smells like super fishy. So, for example, the example I always give is saba, which is in English, it's called mackerel, if I'm not mistaken. Like that fish is just gnarly, man. Too fishy. You gotta watch out. You get bit by a mamushi, you're gonna have a bad afternoon. Like it's like in English, it's pit viper, I think, right? I don't know if aji is. I'm not good at fish, like names and stuff. Yeah, man. You get mamushi'd. Yeah. That would be a good stream, but it would be a gnarly afternoon. Son of a bitch. I left my phone on the bike. God damn it. Okay, that's a lot of exercise for today. At least it wasn't up a bunch of stairs. That would have been really irritating. Yeah, salmon is good. Tuna is, I'm sorry, backwards. Tuna I quite like. Salmon is, I'm kind of picky about it because it can be kind of slimy if it's not like the right type or whatever. I don't know what dictates it being the right type, but salmon has the potential to be good. I tend to like it cooked more than raw. I think salmon is pretty good grilled. It's like the way that it gets grilled for breakfast or whatever in Japan, or Katie makes this really, really good. It's like one of my favorite things. She grills salmon and makes like this avocado like paste, for about lack of a better term, with some citrus and some rice, and it's like one of my favorite meals. I like the shape of these things, but the lens I have isn't wide enough to get like an interesting photo of them from where I'm standing. But maybe from an angle. I come over here like this, open the aperture up a little bit, get bit by a snake. Yeah. I wish I had if I had a little bit of a wider lens, I think I could actually get something that looks kind of interesting here. So on the horizon. You know, there's something I've been meaning to test with photos. I want to change the color space. Change the color space to Adobe. Take the same photo with a different color space in the JPEG. I don't know where it is in here though. Color space, change it to Adobe. Okay, I'm gonna take the same photo. Roughly the same. It's not super scientific. And see if there's a difference in the two photos. I need to do this with probably more color. Like this is like basically grayscale. The phone has poor connection to the internet. It doesn't like sitting down here under this concrete area. There we go. Pop back on. Yeah, there's no cellular signal right there. Okay, and now look at those two images and see if they look any different. I'm gonna bet if this difference is minimal. Is it snowing? It's snowing. What the fuck? It's snowing on me. Yeah, I already ate the sushi. They're super exciting though. We talked about a boner and everything. Yeah, I need to do this test in like a more controlled environment than out here. Image quality, color space. I don't know if Danny is still here. Do you know the difference between sRGB and Adobe color spaces, like in practicality? Yeah, well, there weren't boners in the sushi, but there was, yeah, there was conversation, boner conversations. It's like, there's no sign here that says anything about a snake. So should I be delivering with Adobe then? Because like for the raw, I guess it doesn't matter because it's just raw. But when I'm delivering to you guys, I'm delivering with JPEG. So God, it's like blocks of ice are falling out of the sky. So would I be getting more color, like a wider color space? Like I don't know. Like what is that? What will it actually mean for the image? I mean, and they're big chunks of ice. It's almost like hail, but just very, very intermittent. It's very strange looking. Oh, okay. So like, I mean, I'm delivering to you on Twitch. You know what I'm saying? So it's not going to make a difference unless somebody's using a screen that can display Adobe. Is there a downside? Is there a reason I shouldn't use Adobe? That would be the next question. Whoa, there's like a million bugs here. Okay, I understand. It's probably not any mamushi out right now, right? Is it too cold? They go south for the winter? God, as this rock moves, I'm dead. Look at all these quackers. Okay, I got you. All right, sRGB it is. What part of Japan are you going to be? You usually pick like an area and kind of do an area, right? What causes this? Like somehow like a rock gets there and like eats away at the thing as the water goes over it and then eventually carves out like a almost perfect circle. It's pretty cool. Freaking simulation. Yeah, like that is like a perfect circle. Yeah, this is some alien shit. And apparently they found a whale over here. Like, come on now, guys. Kobe's nice. know if I'd want to be a duck. It doesn't seem like it's that good. Aren't they cold? It looks terrible. They don't wear pants or nothing. Even when they're like in cartoon form, still no pants. They can fly though. They can walk. They can swim. I don't know. It just doesn't really look like, I don't know. Sometimes I try to think of like what animal would I want to be if not a person? It seems like it's going to be a good idea, right? To step across. No big deal. No problem. It's like low risk, but like extremely high devastation problem if it goes wrong. Like probably not going to fall in the river, but might. You can see the monorail from here. Wow, it's a long way away. Yeah, I mean, but then I think about my life and a lot of it's pretty boring too. Being like a golden retriever with a good owner, that looks like it'd probably be pretty fun. What? I don't understand that reference. Or I didn't understand TTS. Could be one of those parrots that fly around Tokyo. I don't know. That seems like I think you'd be better off being a parrot somewhere else. Like this seems like not the worst place to be a parrot, because like a cage would be a worse place to be a parrot. But it doesn't also feel that like it would be like, it seems like you could be one of the tropical parrots where there's like steel drums playing all the time. You know what I mean? That seems more a parrot's vibe. Yeah, with a good owner. Yeah, the problem is you'd be risking if you were going to be a lucky golden retriever or a shitty golden retriever, because your situation could be bad. You know, like you live in a tiny apartment, nobody ever takes you outside. You're always knocking things off the table with your tail and they're getting mad at you. You're just trying to be a happy dog. Here's a picture of the sky. I mean, being a snake would be the worst. It's like you got no legs. It couldn't be a cat, even a house cat. It's like chilled. You're chilling because you're like at home and you're just sleeping all day and it's like chill or whatever. And you're not smart enough to realize how depressing that is. So like you're just going about your life being a cat. But then you gotta shit in a box of sand. Look at, there's a path that goes up there. That's fucking spooky. Mamushi-san. Oh yeah, somebody is living in there, bro. That is somebody's Genkan. Like this has been cut down. Like it's been cut by like a knife or a blade of some sort. Looks like somebody's front door got moved. All right. I didn't say being a human doesn't suck. I'm just saying, like, if I could snap my fingers and change to a different animal, I don't know if I'd do it. But we got it all right. I mean, like, we've got pretty good mobility. We can reach stuff. We're on paper, we're pretty smart. Boy. Humans are probably plagued by their own minds, though. That's why a golden retriever gets a pass, because it's like smart enough to like not be a complete moron, but not smart enough to realize it's all futile. Being a non-mammal, like having cold blood and stuff, laying eggs. Yeah, wouldn't be the first on my list. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. Let's see. Like, on one hand, it's like you could like be an animal that has like a nice place to live because humans gave you that stuff. But then like, you're kind of like just like enslaved to that situation. You don't have your freedom. But golden retrievers are so fucked by breeding for so many years. Like they're just like, they couldn't survive really, I mean, on their own. At this point, like their natural habitat is like the living room. This guy really obsessed with tennis balls. I hope my bike is still there. Okay. Well, that duck's got a red head. Dogs used to live longer? Is that real? It's kind of cool, that little like pulled out cave. Don't know if I can get down low enough. But in theory, yeah, it is absolutely, definitely snowing. Yeah, if I could get a duck to go through that little hole, it'll never happen. But it'd be kind of cool looking. Yeah, just pretend there's a duck coming through. Photoshop it in. Use AI. Add a duck. Yeah, purebreds are bad news, man. Which is why these fucking white nationalist, white power people are idiots. You gotta mix stuff up, otherwise you end up looking like a 20th generation member of a royal family. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not good. Face looking like a flaccid penis. Oof. How the hell do I get to my bike? Oh, I stepped across here. All right, thoughts and prayers. Don't want to fall in this gross ass water. Yada. It's like a bunch of little gnats. And I came downstairs, so it must have been these over here. But what I came down was, there was a mamushi sign, so it wasn't here. Hope I walked the right direction. I think I did. Hey, there's a cat. I see a kitty. Being a farm cat could be okay. That might be a decent compromise. Like a farm cat that's allowed to come in the house. You know what I mean? You have a job, go out and get mice and stuff. Yeah, there's a river kitty. Yeah, I hope that cat's aware. But have you ever seen a cat fight a snake? A cat is faster. It's wild, man. Like, cats are so quick. It's pretty amazing. He's down in these blocks. Gross, that guy just hawked a gnarly loogie. My bet is the cat lives inside of this, like, oh God, you probably can't see it. There's like a million gnats. Kitty, 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 kitty. I saw you. Yo, cat. There's like an upside down trash can in the middle of that. It's probably just living inside of it. It was a cool color too. It was like orange, black, and white. Yeah, I don't know. All the bugs are kind of a buzzkill. And like there's like a 0% chance that cat's gonna come out. Yeah, it's Calico. I see it. He's out on this side. Never mind. Let's see if we can get us a look at this cat. And it's gone. It went back to the other side. You son of a bitch. 100% chance that there are gnats in my lungs right now. All right, whatever. Oh yeah, this one? Yeah, we drive over that when we go like towards Hachioji, or we're going out towards Fujigoko. Sometimes I go that way. Gonna overdose on protein. Yeah, and then go this direction. Would be another bridge. Like I'll go to Tachikawa and then I go south. It would be over there. And like I said, I saw the monorail down that direction a few minutes ago. This person has got the windshield wipers up on their car, meaning they think it's going to freeze. Doesn't feel that cold. Although it is hailing, kind of. Like it's big enough white flakes that I thought it was bird poo. It's like, am I getting pooed on like repeatedly? One of these flags down here says Yakimo. Yeah, look at this, a little This lady is just selling Yakimo from her house. I think if I lived along this little river like this, where there's a lot of people walking by, I would have some sort of little shop. I think that'd be amazing. Here's a little coffee shop. It's just like a little coffee shop here, like just run out of your house. It's kind of cool, man. I would have definitely a little thing. Oh, they've got tea from Taiwan. Taiwan cha. That sounds fun. But it also could be awkward. Going and sitting in somebody's living room. What's up? Let me get some tea. Another little shop. This one says it has pizza. I didn't know all these people had these. I've seen this, but I didn't realize there were this many in this small area. Tamariba. Tamariba, oh Lord. This is the good smelling eat place. Let's see, they've got pizza, hot dogs, and Dick's Deli. Okonomiyaki. Probably only functioning on weekends or whatever. I mean, obviously there's not a lot going on here right now. So if I go down this way far enough, we get to the supermarket. I'm not totally sure how far I need to go though. So I don't think I can see the supermarket from the river, I don't know. That guy looks like he has a machine shop. I need somebody to do some machine shopping on a piece of my drum set. Somebody with the right tool to just cut a piece of metal for me. Yeah, I mean, you get quite a few people on this road during the weekends. It's like a lot of kids come down there and do sports and stuff, and probably enough to like make it worth if you have like extra space in your house turning it into something. I wouldn't want to have like a thing where people came into my house, but to have something where people could take like some coffee or something. Sounds fun. And the fact that like Japan just allows that, like you can like use your house for commercial purposes without having to get the entire town rezoned. Yeah, dude, there you go. Go to a job. Honestly, he probably should be making some money. I think it's over here. Yeah, okay, there we go. There's the supermarket. All right, you guys want to go in the supermarket? I'll take you in there, but Historically, there's not data. Like, I can't even send messages. However, last time I was in there, I realized I had data all of a sudden. So maybe it will be a shit show. But maybe it will be streamable. I don't know. We'll find out. This is actually like a pretty big modern supermarket. All right, man. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good evening. Bread, bananas, berries. That's what I'm after. And probably pizza. Yeah, those clouds are grim looking. All right, if this all goes sideways, I may end the stream kind of abruptly, just because of data. Keep an eye on it though. So far, so good. Bananas. Yeah, I know. I've never seen it anywhere but here before. The rental cards. Dude, bananas are kind of getting expensive. It's worth it, but like you get these like bigger, chunkier ones for another 50 yen. I can never decide, so I end up getting one of each. Oh no, it's totally worth it. There's 4 bananas in a bag. Yeah, you get a bonus banana if you pick right. Shit. Yeah, there we go. That's the beans. Tomato. Are all of them 232? That wasn't on the list, but it's something I need. And you may as well get a cutie while you're here. You end up leaving with 5,000 yen of groceries. You came in for a banana. All right, man. Take it easy. Thank you for hanging out. And I think I still have a bunch of kabocha. I don't need an engine. That's a good point. I really don't think I need anything else on this floor. What did somebody say? I saw those. It's like that bag of puffy shit. What is that stuff called? Oh God, no, ikamishi. This is my nightmares. It's a hakodate meibutsu. It's like a squid with disgusting rice jammed in it. It's a nightmare. Okay, yeah, this guy. This guy's friend. Strawberry? I don't want berry flavor, that's disgusting. This one might be good though. Tiramisu flavor, It's only 94 yen. I want the standard. Oh, I could probably use some. Oh, those marshmallow things? What was it that you found? Cola marshmallow things. We might have to hit a supermarket for that, right? Or I mean, konbini. Yeah, I do want to try this. How were they? Wasabi fit.
本日は OK 立川富士見町店にご来店くださいまして誠にありがとうございます。自転車でご来店のお客様にお願い申し上げます。店舗出入り口付近の駐輪場内のラックを使用しない駐輪は他のお客様のご迷惑になりますのでおやめくださいますようお願いいたします。また駐輪場内ではお客様同士の接触事故防止のため自転車から降りての通行をお願いいたします。お客様一人一人のご理解ご協力をお願いいたします。自転車でご来店のお客様にお願い申し上げます。店舗出入り口付近の駐輪場内のラックをしない駐輪は他のお客様のご迷惑になりますのでおやめくださいますようお願いいたします。また駐輪場内ではお客様同士の接触事故防止のため自転車から降りてのご通行をお願いいたします。お客様一人一人のご理解ご協力をお願いいたします。本日は OK 立川富士見町店にご来店くださいまして誠にありがとうございます。
I don't know if this is the gumi section. Well, Komeda Kohi has like coffee drops. Yeah, man, we have no snacks at the house. Katie usually kind of keeps them stocked. So we got Komeda jams. I didn't realize Komeda had. Okay, man. Yellow. Yeah, here's the gumi. I don't see the cola flavored things. Yeah, I don't know if maybe there's more hiding somewhere. Are these any good? The packaging I think is really good. Just like every time I see it, I want to get it. Oh look, it's got the Sakura packaging. Dude, it's not Sakura time yet. Are they good? Do they have milk in them? They do have milk in them. Oreos are vegan. So I was hoping they would be as well. Oh wait, here's more gumi. Nine 3 is gummy day. Sometimes I have trouble figuring out those like puns. This is promising. I gotta get out of the candy aisle. Yeah, this is where the actual gummy is. I don't see. TTS did not do that any good. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, you got it. That's it. All right, I think I'm out of luck on the cola gummy things that you found. Yeah, man, this is like the standard flavor. This guy is like really good. I just don't, I don't think he'll be on this aisle. All right, let's try the tiramisu ones. All right, I gotta get out of here. I'm just gonna kill myself with bad food. To be fair, like I did all my vegetable shopping a couple days ago. I've got a bunch of healthy stuff at home. This is one of these places where it like magnetizes to the escalator thing. And like it will, I mean, I'm going down, but it won't move. It's like pretty stuck. Thought it was more stuck than it is. Glad that didn't turn into a mess. Hello, Morphicle. Bananas, berries, bread, pizza. Yeah, man, I've got got quite a load here of the most unhealthy food you've ever seen. Origuchi desu. I've never listened to it before. Usually I'm listening to music while I'm in here. Okay, so this bread has been really good. That's a damn deal. I've been liking this bakery bread lately. It's pretty good. I've been trying this, but it's not marked down right now, like the stuff up here. So, well, this isn't that much cheaper. Oh wait, no, it is. It's like 100 yen cheaper. All right, we'll just get this. It's fine. And this is the famous pizza place I talk about sometimes. So you can come up in here and like, here you go. Here's a margarita pizza. It's not huge, right? Like, but I mean, that's like one person's pizza or more. It's 498 yen. It's 10% off. Like, this is like, like 450 yen or whatever, right? How much is 450 yen right now in USD dollars? And it's actually good. Like when you eat it, it's pretty good tasting. It's like $3. Or you can get like a la carte or whatever, like different slices of pizzas down here. Like here's a slice of pizza for 129 yen. It's a quarter of that, like in size. And like if I eat 2 pieces of that, I'm usually I'm good. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I'll just get... Yeah. I'm in a supermarket called OK. Yeah, I mean, it's like crazy cheap. But I mean, even like if you come over here and like get supermarket sushi, this is before, we're not late in the day yet. This will all get marked down. So like, this is like a pretty decent amount of sushi here, 560 yen. Like if you want to get like a platter, like 640 yen, 540 yen. If you come to Japan and you want to eat cheap, come into supermarkets. Like you could take all this stuff, go outside and eat it on a bench. It's even cheaper. It has natto in it, but it's only 399 yen for that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the prices here are like, in supermarkets, people sleep on this. Doesn't even really make sense. And a lot of them have a microwave as well, so you can get some of these small like bentos and just microwave it. Omaraisu, 400 yen. Wait, what did you say about grandma? Oh, yeah. Yeah, dude, I thought sushi prices in America about gave me a heart attack when we were there. It's like, this cannot be real. Okay, anyways, I need frozen berries, and then I can get the hell out of here. I don't really know where they are. Oh, wait, no, I think I do. Yeah, I got you. The way TTS read it was odd, but I understand. You gotta put a grandma in a box. Gotcha. Yeah, I know. I should have come here and eaten here instead of gone to any place I ever eat. Get some of these things, probably full of cancer or whatever, but they're all right. Ooh, nata de coco. Do you go nata de coco or do you go anandofu? See, that's a difficult question. Or do you just get two of them? Okay, berries. Okay, get 2 things of frozen berries. Last time I came in here, they didn't have any. Berries are expensive, man. This is like 551 yen per bag. That's kind of expensive. That blows my pizza budget. Because I come over here like saving money on pizza. Okay, checkout time. Mattenai, daijoubu desu. You know, she's being judgmental of what I'm buying. Hi, クレジットで。
ご利用ありがとうございました。
Nice. Yeah, man. That lady was totally going to be judging what I got, all this stuff, all this garbage I just bought. I should have bought like some lube or a butt plug or something to make it so she wouldn't have noticed all the junk food. Bought like a 20 pack of those condoms with a horse on them. Yeah, good save, man. She was probably thinking, how the hell did that guy get so big eating so much garbage? Yeah, I know, Danny, it's a problem. All the junk food. Actually, I just haven't been buying any junk food, so the house has no junk food. And this is a load up. Seen some crazy what? What was that? Crazy Doritos? Oh yeah, I guess sometimes. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I made a mistake here. I realize that. They don't care, but they are judging you. They'd never say it, but they tell their friends. You know they're gonna be talking about me later. Stoink. Yeah, I went to, anyway, a couple days ago I went to a supermarket, bought a bunch of vegetables and like stuff that's not terrible for you. Today, I made a mistake. I done fucked up. Yeah, so one time I came in here, I didn't have 100 yen, which it's annoying, right? Because like nobody's stealing those cards. Come on, people. This is Japan. Anyway, I didn't have 100 yen, and an old man gave me 100 yen. I just like, I didn't even like say anything. I just walked up, and I just went. I was like, I looked at my wallet, and I was like, all right, whatever. I just walked away, and he stopped me. And he's like, here's 100 yen. I was like, oh, that's very kind of you. I should have brought my other bag. Is this bag this is the one with the berries in it. Yeah, really nice guy. Very kind. Yeah. People, but you're still in Japan. People are going to return the cards. And like, you don't necessarily have to return it to the place. You just have to return it to where another card is. I think you could even take its own cable and hook it into itself, I think. I think it's long enough for that. I don't know. I just don't know if they're solving any real problems with the minor amount of annoyance it could create for someone. You just have to put 100 yen to get the shopping cart out, like released from its prison. And then when you put it back, it releases the 100 yen. It's really not a big deal. It's more about just like remembering to have 100 yen with you. Tachibana. I think my mistake also was getting the cart. If I hadn't got the cart, I wouldn't have bought so much crap. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it won't reach. I don't know. It's again, it's not a huge deal. It's just. What do you do with the homeless people in Japan? They throw them in the river. Honestly, there definitely are homeless people here, but there's not that many. It depends on where you're at. Like out where I am, like you gotta be like in the center part of the city, kind of, before you actually start seeing homeless people most of the time. Where I'm at, kind of in the burbs, there just aren't homeless people. Which isn't totally true, because there were some homeless people living down by the river, but it's just like compared to a lot of other countries, there are very few homeless people. Like it's easy to talk in extremes accidentally. Like a lot of things about Japan, you'll be like, there aren't homeless people, and it's not totally true. So you'll be like, aha, I saw a homeless person. But like mathematically speaking, like there aren't really homeless people. But in reality, of course, that's a shitty way to think about humans. There are homeless people, but you don't see them very often because there's not that many. There's social programs in place that kind of help people as well here, for better or for worse in some cases. Yeah, and like people like what Taco just said, people live in like manga cafes and stuff like that. But it's not like when you go to like an urban city, like an urban area in the United States, you go to like a certain neighborhood in San Francisco, and there's like thousands of homeless people like cracked out on the streets with really severe, strong drug addictions, you know what I'm saying? This doesn't happen here. Now there is an alcohol problem for sure. If it was clear, we would have a Fuji view, but we don't. Oh, thank you for the prime. Give me a second, I'll get you a squeak. Appreciate that. Oof. I didn't catch a name though, so I need to look at my phone. God, that hill. Yeah, like where we used to live in Tachikawa, or I'm sorry, in Asakusa, I can't talk. Asakusa, there's a community of homeless people in that area. So again, it's not that they don't exist. Whew. Bop. Thank you. Really give him the beans. Thank you for the prime. Okay, let's see. We're gonna call it a day because I'm gonna go home and do some work. Man, did the stream title update? Or I've been streaming with the weird title all day. Okay, cool, it's fine. It was giving me an error. I'm gonna throw you to this dude I found recently, Jike-san. I'm not sure if he speaks English or not, but he is a trucking live streamer. I know that there's a lot of those in Europe and the United States. He's in Japan. I have no idea if he speaks English or not, but I've kind of lurked on his streams lately. And it's pretty cool to see a trucker doing live streams in Japan, because it's the first one I've seen. So anyways, I'll throw you his way. I think he kind of is based out of the Yokohama area, but it's pretty cool. That's all I got, really. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. There's the socials. Catch us on Blue Sky. We gotta get the Blue Sky thing going. I want to grow our community over there a little bit because it's pretty small still. Oh, thank you. And I didn't take very many pictures today, and I probably still have pictures from last time in here, but there's today's few pictures. And yeah, okay. That's all I got. I just blew myself, yeah. All right, see ya.